All right, so you know how we do things here on the deep dive. You send us stuff you're curious about,
Yeah.
and we dive in.
Yeah, we take a deep dive.
That's right, a deep dive into all the fascinating things you've sent our way. And this time,
This time it's The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho.
right, we got a ton of your thoughts, a ton of sources on The Alchemist, and
Yeah.
we're going to break it all down for here.
Yeah, figure out what this book is all about, you know?
Exactly, like what makes it tick.
What's the big deal?
Yeah, so if you haven't read it yet,
Arr.
or maybe you just need a refresher,
Oh, you want to remember?
this is your cheat sheet to understanding The Alchemist.
Absolutely.
Okay, so first things first,
Yeah.
for anyone who might not know the story,
Yeah, what's the deal?
like what's it all about?
So, The Alchemist, it's about this shepherd boy named Santiago.
Santiago.
Yeah, he's from Spain.
From Spain.
Right. And he keeps having this dream.
Oh, a dream.
Yeah, this recurring dream about finding treasure
Treasure.
at the Egyptian pyramids.
Oh, wow, the pyramids.
Yeah. So he decides
He decides.
he's got to go find it.
Oh, so he sets off on this huge journey.
Huge journey from Spain all the way to Africa.
Wow. Yeah, so I imagine he meets a lot of interesting characters along the way.
Oh, yeah. All sorts of people. You know, wise folks, tricksters, you name it.
Right? And like we were saying earlier, this book, it's like a global phenomenon.
Right. Oh, yeah. Huge
Like,
bestseller.
Yeah, so many people find it like incredibly inspiring.
Life-changing even.
Yeah, life-changing. Yeah, they talk about how it helped them discover their purpose.
Yeah, find their path.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But there's some people who aren't as,
Yeah.
head over heels for it.
Not everyone's a fan.
Yeah, they think it's a little too simple
Yeah, kind of obvious.
or even preachy.
A little too much telling, not enough showing.
Right.
Yeah,
But you know what? That's okay.
totally.
Because in this deep dive, we're not here to judge the book.
Yeah.
We're just here to explore.
Explore the ideas.
Exactly.
See what we can learn from it.
Right. And to do that, we're going to look at everything you sent us.
Yeah, the reviews, the analyses.
Your thoughts.
All of it.
So let's kick things off with one of the biggest ideas in the book.
Yeah, that whole personal legend thing.
Right. The personal legend. So
So,
what is that exactly?
well, the book describes it as like that one thing you really, really want to do.
Like your ultimate goal.
Yeah, your purpose, your calling.
It's like that thing you're meant to do.
Exactly. And the book says that when we're young,
When we're young.
yeah, we all know our personal legend.
Oh, so
Like, it's clear to us.
when we're kids, we just know.
Yeah, before the world, gets in the way.
Gets in the way.
Right before all the doubts and fears creep in.
So it makes you think about what you were really passionate about as a kid.
Yeah, what came naturally to you.
So those things you loved doing.
Exactly.
But then, life happens.
Right? We start listening to those voices.
The voices.
Yeah, the ones that tell us our dreams are stupid.
Or impossible.
Yeah, or that we're not good enough.
That we should just play it safe.
Stick to the plan.
And the book really warns against that, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. It says we got to take those dreams seriously.
Yeah, and not wait
Not wait.
to go after them.
Do it now?
Right? Like there's that story about the baker.
Oh, yeah, the baker.
Right? He always dreamed of traveling,
Seeing the world.
but he kept putting it off.
Always had an excuse.
I'll do it later.
When I have more money.
When the kids are older.
And by the time he was finally free to go,
He'd lost his passion for it.
the dream had faded.
It makes you wonder, are we doing that in our own lives?
Yeah, putting off our own dreams.
Absolutely. And here's the thing that really stuck with me.
Yeah.
The book says that when you truly want something,
When you're really committed,
the universe conspires to help you achieve it.
it's like the universe is on your side.
It's a powerful idea.
Yeah, very powerful.
It makes you feel like anything is possible.
Totally.
All right. So another big theme is this whole listening to your heart thing.
Yeah, your intuition.
So how does the book explain that?
Well, it says that your heart,
Your heart,
yeah, it's like this wise old sage.
a wise sage,
Yeah, it knows what you truly desire.
like deep down.
Deep down.
And it's connected to this thing called the soul of the world.
Yeah, the soul of the world.
Sounds kind of mystical.
It is kind of mystical.
So what is that exactly?
Well, it's like this universal energy.
Like a cosmic force.
Yeah, that connects everything.
Yeah, everything.
And your heart is like a direct line to it.
Wow.
So when you listen to your heart,
You're tapping into that wisdom.
that universal wisdom.
It kind of reminds me of Carl Jung's idea of the collective unconscious.
Oh, yeah, totally. Like a shared reservoir of knowledge.
And there's also the Greek concept of anima mundi.
Yeah, the world's soul.
This idea that everything is connected.
Everything is interconnected.
So it's not just about wishful thinking.
No, it's deeper than that.
It's about trusting your gut.
Yeah, that inner voice.
But how do you know if it's your intuition or just like your ego talking?
How do you tell the difference?
Right, because sometimes it can be hard to distinguish.
Absolutely. Well, the book says
It says,
true intuition usually comes with a sense of peace.
peace.
Yeah, like a quiet knowing.
Not like an anxious feeling.
No more like a calm certainty.
Interesting. And the book also talks about omens, right?
Oh, yeah.
Those signs and symbols
Yeah, like messages from the universe.
guiding you along the way.
Exactly, like breadcrumbs leading you to your destiny.
I remember someone in one of the YouTube analyses mentioned
Yeah.
this idea of synchronicity,
Oh, yeah. Synchronicity.
meaningful coincidences.
Right, like when you're thinking about someone
And then they call you.
or you see their name somewhere.
It's like, whoa.
It's like the universe is trying to tell you something.
Right. And the alchemist says, we need to pay attention to those things.
Be aware of the signs.
Or look for the pattern.
Trust that there's a reason for everything.
Okay, so it's not just about reaching the destination.
No, it's about the journey itself.
The journey.
Yeah, the ups and downs, the challenges.
Because those shape us.
They make us stronger.
Like Santiago, he gets robbed, he has setbacks.
He has to work odd jobs.
But those experiences teach him valuable lessons.
They force him to adapt,
To grow.
to become more resilient.
It's like the alchemical process itself,
Right, turning lead into gold.
transforming us through our struggles.
Exactly, and in the
The
end,
real treasure.
isn't the literal gold?
It's the wisdom he gained.
The self-discovery.
The personal growth.
The journey transforms him into the person he's meant to be.
Now let's talk about fear.
Yeah, because that's a big one.
A huge obstacle.
The book says fear can stop us from even trying.
Yeah, fear of failure, fear of the unknown.
Fear of what people will think.
It can paralyze us.
Keep us stuck in our comfort zones.
And the alchemist says we need courage
To face our fears.
and persistence.
To keep going, even when it's hard.
There's that amazing quote.
Yeah.
Tell your heart that the fear of suffering is worse than the suffering itself.
It's so true.
Sometimes the anticipation is worse than the actual experience.
Yeah, we build it up in our minds.
And we end up letting fear control us.
When we could be out there living our dreams.
Right. So what about love?
Love.
Yeah, how does that fit into all of this?
Well, the book shows us
Yeah, how's this?
that true love should support our dreams.
Not hold us back.
Like Santiago's relationship with Fatima.
Right. She encourages him to follow his path.
She doesn't try to chain him down.
Their love actually strengthens his resolve.
It gives him a reason to come back.
But one of the reviews pointed out that
Yeah.
the book might not give enough attention to relationships.
Yeah, that was one of the criticisms.
Like maybe it makes them seem less important than personal goals.
Right, and some people felt the female characters weren't fully developed.
It's an interesting point to consider.
Definitely.
Now let's talk about the writing style.
Yes, very unique.
Simple, almost like a fable,
Like a parable.
with these universal truths.
Easy to understand.
It's like it cuts through all the fluff.
Gets right to the heart of the matter.
One review said it reads like a children's story.
Yeah, in a good way.
Right, like it's accessible to everyone.
No complicated language.
Just pure wisdom.
And it blends these spiritual and philosophical ideas.
Yeah, trying to connect with people from all walks of life.
But some reviewers found it a bit too simple,
Too simplistic,
lacking depth,
like telling not showing.
and they thought the message was a bit preachy.
Like it was trying too hard to be inspiring.
Right. And some people felt the portrayal of women was limited.
And that the focus on individual purpose could be interpreted as selfish.
Yeah, like ignoring the needs of others.
And then there's the whole just believe and it will happen idea.
Which some people felt was oversimplifying things.
Like life is more complicated than that.
Right, there's real pain and suffering.
It's not always that easy.
So yeah, there were definitely some mixed reactions.
But even with the criticisms,
Yeah.
The Alchemist is full of memorable quotes.
Yeah, it's very quotable.
Like, it's the possibility of having a dream come true that makes life interesting.
Such a hopeful quote.
And when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it.
That's a classic.
And then there's the secret of happiness is to see all the marvels of the world and never to forget the drops of oil on the spoon.
Love that one.
It reminds us to appreciate the little things.
Like everyday moments.
And when you're feeling scared, tell your heart that the fear of suffering is worse than the suffering itself.
That's solid advice.
And this one about love. One is loved because one is loved. No reason is needed for loving.
Beautiful and simple.
And for those who need a push, there's only one way to learn. It's through action.
Just do it.
These quotes really capture the essence of the book.
Yeah, they're like little reminders of its key messages.
Listen to your heart, follow your dreams. Don't be
Yeah.
afraid to take action.
And it's interesting how Paulo Coelho's own journey
Yeah?
reflects these themes.
Right. He faced rejection early on,
His first publisher dropped The Alchemist.
but he kept going.
He believed in his story.
And eventually,
He achieved massive success.
it's like a real-life example of the book's message.
The universe conspiring to help you achieve your dreams.
So as we wrap up this deep dive,
What have we learned?
what are the key takeaways?
Well, we've seen how important it is to identify and pursue your personal legend.
That thing you're meant to do.
Listen to your heart. Trust your intuition.
Pay attention to the omens.
Embrace the journey with all its challenges.
Overcome your fears with courage and persistence.
And let love empower you, not hold you back.
We've also explored the criticisms.
Yeah, the simplicity, the preachiness,
Limited portrayal of certain characters.
the potential for the message to be misinterpreted.
But regardless of your personal opinion,
The Alchemist offers a way to think about your purpose.
your choices, your path,
It encourages us to reflect on our dreams.
and to take action.
So here's something to ponder,
Think back to a time when you felt a strong nudge,
like a gut feeling,
where you recognized an omen.
a sign from the universe.
How'd you respond?
What happened?
Could that experience offer insights into your own personal legend?
Your own unique journey.
It's a question worth exploring.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into The Alchemist.
It's been a pleasure.
And keep those dreams alive.
Don't let them fade.